mayors in other countries, they are not LC3, they are mayors. My beautiful council, where I'm an ex-official, but above all, also, Madam Speaker, our voters who today are in the gallery, I want to say good afternoon to everybody. Good afternoon. Honorable Speaker, that you have done this rotationally. By what you see in the gallery of our voters, that tells you that indeed what you are doing is the right thing. We started this kind of thing from our mother district in Manafa, and it worked very well. Now we have here 3 regions, or possibly 4, but at least 3 known ones. Just like the divine goes, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, equally it is reflected in what we do. Possibly is a divine arrangement, Mr. Chairman, fellow Speaker, that we are so. We need to take these services, political services, nearer the people. And I'm happy with you, Honorable Speaker, that you declared these grounds precincts of Council of Namsindwa, and we are here today. Imagine, while we are here and our voters are here, even animals which don't talk. I've seen here 2 dogs moving around. They also attended your council, Madam Speaker. They are around here. That alone tells you how important such functions are. And we should continue like that our people see what we do. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Council, through Speaker, what you do is what the higher council does. I've told you there is nothing of you saying you are a member of parliament. I'm a member of council at national level. If you delve into our history, all along from around 1910, we had what we called the legislative council. So therefore, your ex-official in this council is not very different from you. The rules of procedure are the same. The dress code, when I was coming here, I was in my raya. But when chairman insisted, where are you? I had to change very fast into the official, under Rule 82 of Parliament of Uganda. We call it a safari suit. It is allowed. So for those of us who are officers in the public, what the right Honorable Speaker is doing is the right thing. We must be exemplary for our people. You can't have a barefoot teacher going to class, in whichever way. You are barefoot, you move to class? No. I don't think so. One of our brothers here is one of the teachers in the school, sir. The teacher's code of conduct does not allow you. So equally, the council code of conduct is under the rules of procedure. And so therefore, anybody who comes into this parliament here must adhere to the rules. I want to thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, for being strict and telling the others. Bringing this council here, I'm surprised. I moved with the Honorable Councillor, who is also my daughter, from Magare. And she intimated to me in the vehicle, what is this place? When I showed her, that is Waranga in Kenya, this, you know. But she's a councillor here. So you can see this exposure. Honorable Sarah has benefited by coming here.
Yes.
And through you, Madam Speaker, I want to thank her for that as an honorable member here. Next time, Speaker, I at one time stood in this council and promised a tour. And I've never forgotten. I've never forgotten. I wish to say before you, Madam Speaker, before I even delve into the rest of my speech,
Yes.
that one stands, and we have discussed it with the chairman, and we are going to do it not beyond January next year. And the whole council, we are not going to be selective to say it is only maybe Buburo East, Madam Speaker. No, it is the council of Namsindwa, where I'm also a member as ex-official. We will do it. Fellow colleagues, honorable councillors, political leaders, for cohesion. Cohesion of purpose and the purpose for our people. Honorable councillors, small squabbles, disunity, simple quarrels will not jerk us forward. We endanger ourselves, colleague political leaders. The moment we quarrel, our bosses in the gallery simply keep quiet and just wait. Less than 1 year, they will be asking you, did we send you to quarrel? Did we send you to disorganize the district? I wish to say, Madam Speaker, from what I've observed, our district coherent is very united now. And I wish also to thank your leadership, your guidance, your motherly handling of issues without emotions.
Thank you, Honorable. Why can't you stand for me?
We are one of you. The moment we go wrong and we never do all the right things, please call on us. We are there to explain the situations. You are chairman, you are speaker, the executive, the vice chairman, and all of us. Let us quickly come together and solve issues. Being a politician and a leader is to solve matters as they come your way. The second issue I would wish to talk about, civil and public works. You are aware of the little money you receive. As Parliament, we may have moved to give you 1 billion. But I wish to say it is useless, especially in this type of terrain. For those who are experts, they tell me that to work on a kilometer here, I don't know whether rehabilitation or periodic maintenance or whichever component of civil works. Every kilometer, the chairman must spend 36 million. But 200 million already taken off from 1 billion to do office repairs, whatnot like that. So you made with 800 million. And by preparations of every kilometer at 36 million, the 800 million, you need only less than 22 kilometers in the whole district and in the whole year. Certainly the chairman has just alluded to Bukiabi Road. I've just been there on the commissioning of the support union cultural leader, the Kuko. I was there and I saw the road. How do you work on such a road if you have only maybe 5 or 10 million? Mr. Chairman, you will not. You will leave people cursing you and saying they have eaten money. So you need substantial, good money. But that is when now those of us leaders come in again. When we were commissioning the Ruahaha Bumoni Bridge at Namihoma, Mr. Mayor of Ruahaha through Speaker, we agreed, and I pledged again that we will work on that road from your town council through Bumoni up to Bumbo. Whichever money, I will sell a few cows at home and see that we do it so that it is more than enough for our people to do business. I am now left with Namihoma road, bridge down from Ruahaha Town Council to Namboka. And yet the infrastructure stands. Mr. Chairman, I beg you and I, call us, including those who are intending. And I'm happy, I will not mention one of the intendants here today who is hosting me. But if we sit together, we can donate 1, 2, 3 so that we save that infrastructure. Otherwise, if it goes 20 years again, just like the Upper Namihoma you have seen. So we need to save it with possibly bagger fields, stones and whatever, and also embankments on the wings, and then the river will flow as always. Right, Honorable Speaker, the call and the clarion call, the preaching, the teachings of His Excellency through socio-economic transformation, I should say this is real. I was a practitioner, I was a participant of this revolution at its infancy. I have no time to tell the story today. What we did, I and the chairman of the movement, when we were carrying guns to Kenya to actualize this revolution, which we have lived to see, and we have grown old seeing it. The chairman of the movement and I were young people then. And we are happy that we are living free. At the time, as younger people, you would see bullets flying over your head, left, right, save that God was with us and we are here. The issue of culture, some people who pass to Kenya in the tracks, when they see our boys dancing, let alone that we have other vices dancing in the middle of the road. But it is a tourism issue. Our old men, women are selling their bogoya, whatnot. That percolates down into our local economy, and that is good. Madam Speaker, on culture, I attended recently the installation of Kuko, the cultural leader of the Sabot Cultural Union in Bukiabi sub-county where he was installed. The Sabot don't appear in the constitution of Uganda, although that of Kenya they are there. I have been following this matter for now 4 years. To the extent that recently, Madam Speaker, I want to report to this Honorable Council that they were profiled with the assistance of United Nations High Commission for Refugees, Ministry of Gender, and many other ministries, including those ministries for censors. And they were given a code, their own code, 581. That already is an indicator that they have been recognized. Madam Speaker, I wish to report to this Honorable Council that the Sabot community is a big community. Those you think are Bagisu actually are not Bagisu. For example, Bana Mulingi are all Sabot. Babanjos, Bamahame, all of them support. It's only that they got assimilated. A white man, a soldier passing here in 1898, for lack of the proper name and maybe not knowing the local language, in the annals of history I have, wrote and said, there are people living up near the tip of the mountain who are called Bamweke. Just because somebody told him that is Mweke, so he called them Bamweke. These are Sabao who have been here, and Madam Right Honorable Speaker, at an appropriate moment in this council, I'm trying to assist them that they bring a motion to council so that they are recognized by the council of Namsindwa, if you will allow, Madam Speaker. That is good news. And wherever the Koko is, the cultural leader of Sabot, he should be very happy. It's good that he has a representative here who is also the constitution of Uganda. However, we have one vice, Madam Speaker. It's good that you are that gender. The women of this region selling themselves out to Kenya as house girls. Some of them live in their matrimonial houses, mini homes. Madam Speaker, we are creating artificial orphans. We are creating confusion. And I'm told, and reliably so, that there are those who come to entice them to go and work in Nairobi, in the hotels, in the homes, whatever the case. This will be very dangerous, and it is dangerous vice, and we must all as leaders condemn it in whatever terms we should condemn it. You had, I shouldn't say a win, but possibly so, of rationalization. Madam Speaker, allow me to make a few remarks on this so that this honorable council knows exactly the right way of what Parliament has done. Madam Speaker and ladies and gentlemen, the public expenditure on these agencies, 169, has been massive, extremely massive. We have the cow here. I know what one special means in terms of real money. But a colleague, even of slightly lower rank, was earning 48 or 52 million. 48 or 52 million. I am aware of the drive of the district. At U8, I know what it translates into in terms of real money. But a colleague driver in URA is getting 80 million. These disparities have to be dealt with. By 1991, it was good that the president did that. But I think along the way, we Ugandans abused it, duplicating so many agencies. The worst and the most controversial, Madam Speaker, was Uganda Coffee Development Authority, where we politicized, we as Ugandans, reaching an extent of saying Museveni is stealing our coffee. Madam Speaker, I want to assure Council today, the Honorable Council should know that the coffee behind you, if it belongs to Mzee Marakakwa, who I used to stay here, it is his coffee. The president is not taking anything. It is your coffee. But this bad mouthing that the president is stealing coffee from Uganda is wrong. UCDA was created in 91. And I am aware, I'm a corporate and a farmer as well, Madam Speaker. But UCD also wavered from the line just like many other agencies we have rationalized, also went wrong, out of their way, out of their levels. I am aware many people who supply the seedlings here, including even Bukiabi, Ruahaha, Mr. Marumbo of Ruahaha, Imam Iso of Ruahaha, and many others in Muhaweka. The honorable councilors who come from Muhaweka know Muzema. They supply the seedlings. They have never been paid a single cent. In millions, some of them are hundreds of millions. Now, because they have been dealt with, they know the law is clear. They will follow them out. Possibly they are attempting to pay. But that is after 5 years, when the shilling has even devalued. They should even pay the costs. But to save not less than 2 trillion every financial year. Rare, but if you check, you know how much you use at the district for a road of periodic maintenance and what they use. What they use is 100%, you only use 10% of that money to repair your own roads. This is in good spirit that we rationalize, and the president was behind this kind of thing. On our PDM and the Myoga. Indeed, I know you will be there tomorrow in Bulamburi for the leaders meeting. We are over 1,000. We will be gathered there from this region. Certainly, we will see the success stories and also dismal stories. I am aware our people have done very well. Over 90% have done very well. They have tried their best. Especially, Madam Speaker, your folk, your own fold of the women, they have done it very well. Possibly it is not on the side of my type, who are a bit, the money was wasted in drinking and whatever. Disaster, Madam Speaker, and this honorable council, it is our duty as leaders to get our people sensitized properly, guided properly, not forgetting the indigenous knowledge. They used to talk of Kahese, which is certainly, my car will not get that clear. Allow me, Madam Speaker, to say Kahese is Ugisu for sheep or a ram. So our indigenous knowledge, they would warn people that the ram has caused the problem here. It has struck here. And the people would immediately evacuate. So even today, we should be able to tell our people, sorry for the loss of our people. It was about 100 in Bulamburi. But that also tells us who are living. I have the same crack in the Bumbo Town Council, Rwanda Ward, Bivale, Sen. Just 200 or 300 meters away from my home. As a district, we must profile this and tell our people, in case they see it enlarging, they should be able to evacuate immediately. Of these processes and the procedures, I've told the government and the parliament to be able to prepare. Madam Speaker, we are moving towards elections. We should be in that mood. And I wish to say, I also pray for my colleagues, the honorable councilors, at all levels, all leaders, elected leaders, the mayors, chairpersons, and the others. Pray and wish you the best. But we need cohesion, like I said before. We need togetherness more than before, that we approach our people. Our people are not bad. You can see on our right, they are seated and listening to us in the gallery. Their leaders are, how their leaders are performing. And Madam RDC, politicians have bad manners, me, myself. So as a man of the district, when we go wrong as politicians, call us very fast and put us together. The moment you run us asunder, then the district gets affected. But I'm happy through the speaker that you have done very well. So far so good, and we must move in that direction.